And we're back doing more Zelda. I don't know what is still going on. So, I'm Tim.
I'm Doug.
And this is
Loveable Miscreants Gaming.
And we're back playing more Link to the Past.
So last time we left off, I was just collecting everything. And so we when
and you
start,
had to backtrack a little bit, right?
Yeah. When you start a game over, either from dying or just starting the game fresh, you get the choice to start at your house, the sanctuary, and later on in the mountains.
Why would you start the mountains? Is it like the Master Sword location or something
No,
else?
it's just you start in the mountains, so you don't have to go through the cave to get up there.
Oh, so there's a... Oh, okay.
But you don't unlock that option until you visit that for the first time.
Okay. So what is it we're trying to do right now?
I'm still collecting some items, but we're going to be going into the dungeon soon.
This is a witch.
So we're going to be trading the mushroom for drugs.
That's why you got the mushroom last time.
Yep.
It had a purpose.
It has a purpose. We're trading it for drugs.
And what did you get in the trade? Honestly?
I haven't got anything yet. I got to go pick it up.
Oh, yeah, go get it.
It takes time for the brood of drugs.
Oh, okay. So you just reset the map and then you go get it.
Yep, you just leave the map and come back in. And your assistant, the assistant in here also gives you a taste of the potion.
So it heals you.
Get a free full heal.
Awesome.
But yeah, so we picked up some drugs.
I guess you don't get that very often.
Or magic powder.
Woohoo.
It's drugs.
What the hell just happened?
I turned him into a Cukeman.
What?
They say funny things.
Okay. All right, then. I'll just have to accept what just happened and move on past it.
Yeah.
So you
get
went up
magic
to
powder.
get the heal, and you're heading back down to go where?
I think I'm ready to move on to the next dungeon. Or
So we're going to start
the first dungeon.
The first Is it technically the first dungeon, or is it just the first dungeon you're doing?
It's the first dungeon.
It's the first dungeon.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you said before, we talked about it a little bit off camera, or off recording, but like, you do them out of order.
These first 3 dungeons in the light world, I do in order, as intended,
Okay.
because they are actually, like, somewhat item locked.
Wait, what? What was that thing you just said? Light world.
Yes.
What? Do we talk about that later, or? I don't know what that means. Or is it something like we talk about with Hyrule Warriors? Because I know I don't understand a lot of stuff when me playing that game.
So with
and
this
you got
game,
more rupees.
sort of the unique idea behind this game is there's 2 worlds. There's a light world and there's a dark world.
Okay.
And you'll find out through playing that
statue is following you.
yes, it's an Armos Knight.
Okay. Sorry we got distracted, but what?
It's an Armos Knight. It got mad.
Okay.
It got mad that I got near it, so it wants to kill me.
Okay. All right then. Statues attack you. Awesome. Continue, please. I'm sorry.
You'll find out later on in the game that the dark world that you're in is actually the Golden Land that was sealed away, but it's been corrupted by evil.
Okay. You just stepped on a pressure plates.
Yep, there's switches, floor switches.
So it looks obvious after you've done it, and like I'm glad I'm looking at it from a different point, but
Yeah, you see the outline of the floor tile.
it looks like it would be a pain in the ass to do that on a regular thing. Like a testing run through like the first time. Like you wouldn't be able to figure that out, kind of.
You'd figure it out because it's very clear that it's something different.
Oh, okay.
So like
I wouldn't have figured it out.
as you're killing the enemies, you might accidentally step on that tile, and you'll see that it opens the
door.
Even in the first room, it has those, and it kind of teaches you if you go over and like touch them. You can see that it's clearly a raised tile there.
Yeah. Can you knock them down, like a floor, and kill them? Or no? Is that not a thing?
Not with the walls being there.
Okay. But if there was no bracer, oh, you were waiting for the enemies. I was wondering why you were running
You have
around
to walk
pods.
near the front door, the top door for it to spawn the enemies.
Got 1 pot left. Make it count. Come on, little buddy. There you go. So, that is an obvious mechanic for that room. There's 100% that reason to do that.
Well, the pots are there actually to hide items to help you, like parts and stuff. These skeletons, they jump when you swing at them, but you can kind of like locked him into a corner. And kill him that way. So we're just gonna jump in this pot right here.
You fell down another hole. And there's a big chest in that room. Is that the goal of the...
So, yeah.
You just... So you've committed... In the last video was theft and breaking and entering as well as multiple counts. Now you've done 2 counts of kidnapping. Maybe I should start writing these down and see what you should be held accountable for at the end of this.
If you wanna rack up the charges.
My God, dude.
We have assault.
I'd say grand larceny at this point because of how much money you've taken. And more fairy.
Yeah, drugs.
Good God, man.
Magic powder. So those are anti-fairies that bounce around. Those pink skull things. So when they hit you, they actually drain hearts and magic from you.
What is magic bar is the green thing on the left?
Yeah.
And what do you use that for? Or is that just not yet?
So that's for magical things. So anytime I use magic powder, the lamp, or other items, it consumes some of that magic power.
Can't use a lamp without magic. You would think you just light a torch.
It counts as oil, I guess, for the lamp.
Dumb. I mean, I get it. It's a mechanic of a video game, so there has to be a cost, but...
So these anti-fairies are currently immune to the magic power, because they're carving this switch.
But killing all the other enemies drives them
off of the pot.
Oh, okay.
There's a way to damage through them and open up and lift the pot, but I'm not
risking death.
I'm not good at doing that.
That's like a GDQ thing.
That's like a speed run thing, yeah.
Okay. Game's done quick for anybody that doesn't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of speed run techniques.
Arrow that you just...
so that tile is actually, it'll talk to the old wise man, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name.
Yeah, fair enough. I think I saw it earlier. I wasn't going to try it.
It gives you a hint. Like, it gives you some hints and tips for the dungeon. So yeah, the goal.
You just got the bow.
The general goal in most dungeons of this game is to find the big key, get the dungeon item, and then go for the boss.
So you've been stockpiling arrows and you didn't have the bow to use it with. And whoa!
Hidden treasure room.
Okay.
They're all 5 apiece.
Jesus, man, dude. Is there a max at 9s?
999, yeah.
Jesus, so you're about to break the bank. And it's only been like less than an hour.
Yeah.
Dude!
Don't worry, we need about probably close to 2,000 rupees to get everything in the game, I think.
What else can you buy that's like key item kind of thing?
You'll see.
Tell me that doesn't spoil, like just for posterity's sake.
What?
Like items, like anything that doesn't spoil what's going to be happening. Like what?
You'll see what most of the money spent on.
Oh, okay, so we do get to it
pretty soon.
Okay. 5 more arrows. You used
I think
3 arrows in this entire dungeon, and you just got 10.
Yeah.
You've gained like 20 arrows, and you used 3.
Yeah.
In this one dungeon.
Yeah.
Good God. And they take 2 to kill.
Mm-hmm.
And you can only kill them with their eyes open?
Yes.
And you just got 5 more. And you just got 10 more.
Yeah, this game wants to
You just skipped it.
This wants to give you arrows. Guess I'm at full 30.
You're full at 30?
Yeah.
And I'm guessing the same thing for bombs. You're full at 10?
Yep.
Is this a boss?
This is the boss.
This is the boss.
Yes.
So in less than 10 minutes, you've gotten through this entire dungeon.
Yeah. That's the first dungeon.
And hit max arrows. From starting with like 10.
Mm-hmm.
So you pissed him off because he's the last one?
Yeah.
Changes the mechanic. Okay.
Change the mechanic.
You used every arrow.
Just about.
And an amulet. An amulet
so,
of some kind?
If anybody's interested, if you watch a speed run of this boss, and don't blink or you'll miss the boss.
What?
Yes. I've seen somebody do this. And like on a physical controller. This isn't like tool assisted or anything. They literally walk into the room, shoot arrows as fast as possible, which you can shoot 1 arrow per frame.
I'm just shaking my head sitting back in my chair right now.
Literally, he does a very specific pattern because the bosses follow a pattern.
Yeah, no kidding. They always do.
And as soon as they start moving, they're all dead. The arrows are shot that fast. Like the one that goes red, turns red for a single arrow shot and is dead.
And they take 2 shots.
They take 3 shots apiece. Yeah, when I saw it, my jaw dropped.
I don't feel very good about how I play games now. I don't like it. Because I've seen speed runs of like Pokemon, and it's just like the no game or the no clip code at that point.
Yeah,
it's like not fair.
So there is
because it basically breaks the game, and I'm too afraid to do shit like that.
So there's a thing with this game, speed running it, where you kind of clip through walls. Because as you're doing a screen transition, so when you transition from screens, like here you're going to go from the bottom of the screen to the top of the screen. While that transition is happening, if you do a certain control input, you can actually stay on the side of the screen you're transitioning from. So, like, as I transition from there, instead of ending up on the bottom of the screen, you stay at the top, and you move with the screen.
Oh, okay.
So instead of having to traverse from point A to point B,
you're already there.
You're already at the top of the screen and already like transitioning to the next screen.
Yeah, that's no clip. That's 100%. Yep, that's what that is. It's like resetting because you're like copy pasting the same cheat to create the same.
So I came in here intending to go finish off the. Remember those strange walls you talked about last time?
Yeah.
I was intending to do that, and then I realized I don't have the gloves yet to pick up the rocks.
But you're just going to go do that real quick. Is that right? Is that about correct?
What? Go get the gloves?
You're just going to go get the gloves?
Not yet.
Oh,
I'm going to get a couple more items.
There's a hole in the floor again. And a chest just in a hole in the floor.
Run into some rocks and break them.
Good God.
Find another hidden
I didn't even
heart piece.
notice you already got another heart piece.
I did.
I got another heart.
I got another heart. So whenever you beat an actual boss, dungeon of a boss, boss of a dungeon, they drop a heart container.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
They drop a full heart container, which extends your life meter directly. And then what I'm finding around are heart pieces, which you need to find 4 of.
To get one piece.
To get one
full heart.
Full heart.
Okay.
So we're back in Kakariko. And remember that guy who ran from us?
Yeah. What the hell?
I don't want him running from me anymore. Hey, you can run quick, right? I can run quicker. So I catch up to him and shake him down for some information. Tells me to run into trees. So I run into a tree. Get some money.
So you could have done that anyway, without talking to him.
Yes.
But you did that for the sake of me. Or this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just showing you off that, like...
Okay, so the mechanic does exist to be able to learn shit through the game. Like, it's not...
The game does teach you...
You just knock the book
subtly. It's a lot with these older games, like
just robbed the library.
Yeah, just stole...
Jerk.
Stole a very special book from the library. It's the Book of Medora.
The book that obviously people were trying to hide.
It translates Ancient Hylian.
Okay, so that's for progression?
Yes, it's an item needed to get into the next dungeon.
Ow.
Which we're going to now.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, not much to do between the first and second dungeons. There's one heart piece to get. And,
It seems pretty relatively direct if you know where to go.
Sometimes there's fairies, sometimes there's bombs in trees. Like there was a bomb that fell out of that top tree.
I saw that. Jesus, man. I don't know what to make of this. Like, it's not so much that's going on. It's more of like I just don't understand. Like,
so the big thing
you haven't even done the thing that we were supposed to do yet. Like, you don't.
Oh no, I've beat the first dungeon. I'm doing the story mode now.
You haven't done the.
I'm progressing the main story.
Did you meet the wizard yet? Did I miss that part?
You did. He gave me the boots.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah, you're supposed to talk to him ahead of time, and he tells you to go into the dungeon. And then if you go into the dungeon,
already did.
But I already did. And he's like, And like he actually, when you talk to him, if you go into the dungeon without talking to him,
there's a dialogue point.
He actually starts telling you, "Oh, you should prove your courage, and I'll give you an item." Wait, you already did that. Okay, here's the item.
What was that thing?
Those are Sandman. I forget what their actual name is, but they just crawl out of the sand. So I'm going to
What just happened?
Do some dark ritual, or pray, whatever. To open the dungeon.
Okay.
Don't worry, that crow eventually, or that vulture will get his eventually. You'll see. It'll be a little while before that happens, but he'll get his.
What the hell are those things?
So, welcome to the second dungeon.
In the desert. Or a desert dungeon.
Tim,
okay.
Don't blink or you'll miss this dungeon. I promise you, do not blink or you'll miss this dungeon.
What? I don't understand. Tell me this is the room leading to the boss already. Because you have all this shit.
No, it's the big chest. I actually went the wrong way.
So you didn't even get the chest? Oh, wait, you can't because you haven't made the boss.
I haven't gotten the big key yet.
Okay.
So I actually went the wrong way. I need to go in this room first to get a small key.
Damn beamers. I know what those things are. Only reason I know is because of Hyrule Warriors. Damn those things. Damn them all. So you must have swapped the memory of which direction to go.
I just knew it was that corner, and I didn't start with. I just didn't remember which room.
Yeah.
It was.
Okay, compass. Jesus.
You noticed I never got the map for the first dungeon.
Nope.
I don't get the map in this dungeon either.
Jesus.
So I got a small key to get the big key.
I'm enthralled right now. That and the I don't want to miss anything thing, but also, holy shit.
I'm pretty sure the boss takes me longer to beat than this dungeon does. Like, the boss of the dungeon takes me longer to fight than actually doing the dungeon.
God. Power gloves. You haven't even done the boss.
Well, you get the item first before you go to the boss.
Ah, so because you need it to fight him.
Usually it's needed to progress to the boss.
Ah, okay. Makes more sense, actually.
I actually kind of really like the design of this dungeon.
Really good.
It's got a nice cool desert theme and everything. But also, it's a two-part dungeon.
How so?
We're just going to leave the dungeon now.
What?
Yep.
What? Why? You just bailed.
Just bailed on the dungeon.
You didn't beat the boss.
I didn't.
You didn't fight the goddamn boss.
I didn't.
You took the gloves and just bailed.
Took the gloves and bailed. Don't worry.
So you just missed a heart piece.
We're going to go into the real dungeon now.
Wait, what? What do you mean real dungeon?
This is the actual dungeon.
So the other one was what? Fake dungeon?
It was the first half of the dungeon.
Can you get to this point from the other point, or was that no?
You need the gloves to get in here.
What?
Because you need to lift up the rocks to get in.
The floor moved.
Yeah, the tiles fly at you.
Nope. It's not a room I'd go into. Be perfectly honest. Dude. You're a madman. I don't think I know anybody that can do something like this, other than you. Good God. And that's obviously ominous to boss room, so...
Yeah. What? Dead end. But there's 4 torches.
Oh, light the torches. And the wall extends.
And the wall extends.
Okay.
That's an ominous looking door.
That's... Good God. And you already have the thing?
Dungeon's done. Boss time.
Jesus Christ.
That was what? 3 minutes?
Not even, dude. Big worm. Multiple worms.
Yep.
I thought it was just one really big worm.
They actually redo this boss in Majora's Mask as Twin Mold.
Like it has a name, or?
It has a different name in this game.
Uh-oh. Gotta beep beep. Oh, you have fairies, so you'll be fine.
Yeah, normally this boss doesn't take me this long. It's taken quite a while. I was actually getting really confused that I haven't killed one of them yet. And then now I do.
Is it often to not have just one boss on screen, or no? Is it just like, because...
this is... The first boss has the 6 knights. This one has the 3 worms.
And a harpist.
The rest of the bosses are single, for the most part.
Okay. Do you fight any bosses with minions, or no? Is it always just the boss?
Not with, like, regular enemy minions. There are a couple bosses later on that have...
Like, designed for them, kind of thing?
Little things you gotta kill before you can actually fight the boss.
Okay.
Yeah, that dungeon's done. 2 dungeons down.
Jesus, man. And that damn vulture again.
He'll get his one day. So now that I got my gloves... One, I want to kill a bug that throws money at you. And then I'm gonna go rob somebody.
Again.
Don't worry, dude. This money's going to a good cause. The
No,
betterment of me.
It's not. Jesus. I didn't even bother talking to him. It's like, I'm taking your shit and you're not going to move for it.
Yep.
Jesus, dude. Why did that other one look darker than the other rocks?
So there are 2 different color rocks. There's the lighter rocks like that, and the darker ones require a upgraded glove to pick up.
Can you upgrade everything, or?
No, there are several upgrades. Upgraded items to get. But only if you have like level 1, level 2 kind of things going on.
Okay.
And the gloves is one of them. There's the silver power gauntlets that I got, and then there's the golden titansmith.
Okay. I'm so in this right now. This is amazing.
And one of the things that's really subtle that I didn't notice when I was a kid, and I don't even know if it's in this version or only in the Game Boy version, the Game Boy remake that they did, or the Game Boy Advance remake, sorry. But when you get the gloves, the sprite actually changes.
What do you mean?
Like
you're wearing them.
His hands actually show that.
No way.
They go from being white to gray to gold.
No way.
I have to go back and check to see if that actually happens, but it definitely happens in the Game Boy Advance version, because that's where I noticed it first.
And that came out when? Oh, so now you're done.
Yep.
So you added, what, 5 or 6 more?
I added 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Jesus, man.
I think I added 2 this time.
Well, no, because you did all that stuff on the side, and a bunch of that stuff wasn't there.
Next time we're going to see what's up in this water area.
Half. Oh, so this is what you meant by the light and dark. Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that's the 2 maps.
Oh, okay. This is good.
Yeah.
I like this.
So we'll pick it up next time. See where we're going.